Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay on for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline Lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade.
Dominicans, insure your property, protect your property. You homeowner and businessman, protect your property, insure your property. Can't wait for the hurricane, can't wait till you flood again, can't wait till your roof fly out and all your business coming out. Remember, no insurance company will insure your property when a storm is approaching. Get ahead of the hurricane season and insure with a company who gives you the assurance of payment for your valid claim. Come speak with us today at the New India Assurance Company Limited, upstairs AC Shillingford and Company Limited, 24 King George Street, Roseau. Bring along an up-to-date valuation from a qualified engineer and get insured today.
Blue Box brings you our new branch right in the heart of Roseau to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Blue Box Roseau, on the corner of Hanover Street and Dewey Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Blue Box Roseau, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloom Box, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
The Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development and the Cultural Division presents a night of Creole elegance and splendor. It's the 2024 National Miss Wub Duet Pageant. On Wednesday, October 23rd, 7 young ladies will vie for the title from 8 p.m. Come see Ciara Andrew from Mon Rachet, Ecstasia Laville from Warner, Jasilia Jacob from Paybush, Heidi Ellick from Grand Bay, Bianca Thomas from Massa, Treasure Anthony from Canefield, Zoraida Louise from Supria. Ticket outlets, Bullseye Pharmacy and the Old Mill Cultural Center. Pricing, uncovered seating $60, covered seating $80, and sold only at the Old Mill Cultural Center. General admission at the gate $70. It's the National Miss Wub Duet Pageant on Wednesday, October 24th from 8 p.m. at the Old Mill Cultural Center, sponsored by the Grand Bay Credit Union, the House of Lorraine, the National Cooperative Credit Union, and SG's Essentials all in one. You don't want to miss it. Be there.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Develop an evacuation plan. Plan where you will go and how are you going to get there. Leave immediately if ordered to be evacuated. Be prepared and remember to stock up on Tropical water.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
If your home and business is in a mess, you need a cleaning agent that knows you can. It's the clean, disinfect, deodorize, you sanitize. Long-lasting fragrance refreshes your entire home. If you're thinking of cleaning chrome and porcelain, enamel, polyester, and stainless steel, you need a cleaning agent that keeps it real and that's fast. Clean with the best. Not forgetting your clothes, sheets, and all fabric. Tender fabric softener has the extreme power. Make ironing easier and faster. So clean with the best. This is clean and back. Floors and walls, clean with the best. All the kitchen tiles and cabinets. It's the clean tender and that distributed by Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
At least 9 counties.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Benson Cabral with the latest across the Caribbean.
Yesterday raised concerns with the Organization of American States Permanent Council over the Dominican Republic's mass deportation of Haitians. Non-governmental organizations report that the Dominican Republic is forcibly expelling at least 10,000 Haitians each week. Speaking through an interpreter, Sam Goyam, head of advocacy at the Support Group for Repatriates and Refugees, condemned the inhumane treatment of those being deported.
Very often these people are extorted, and numbers of them are raped during the various affairs that need to be followed. Some of them are held in jail. They're not given water. They're not given food. They're subjected to tear gas or beaten when they dare.
Non-governmental organizations are urging Haiti and the Dominican Republic to resolve the ongoing deportation crisis. Haiti's interim permanent representative to the OAS, Ambassador Candy Thomas, says there are grounds for the International Criminal Court to find that the Dominican Republic's treatment of Haitians constitutes grave human rights violations.
The International Criminal Court must recognize this deportation policy for what it is. It is a discriminatory campaign against Haitians due to their nationality and the color of their skin. This is not just morally reprehensible, it also violates the fundamental principles of international law, including the 1951 Convention on the Statute of Refugees, the International Agreement on Civil and Political Rights, as well as the American Convention on Human Rights, which the DR has signed.
The Haitian government has established an interministerial working group to deal with the reception and care of Haitian migrants.
There is increased monitoring at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Le Soufriere volcano following the detection of hot spots near the summit. The National Emergency Management Organization, the UWI Seismic Research Center in Trinidad and Tobago, and the Montserrat Volcano Observatory are exploring several theories for the above-normal temperature first detected by global satellite on Sunday. Geologist with the Seismic Research Center, Professor Richard Robertson, who led much of the monitoring during Le Souffriere's last eruption in 2021, tells state-owned NBC Radio the unusual activity has piqued their interest.
Because this is the first time we've had above normal thermal image like that from the volcano since the eruption stopped. So since 2021, we have not had any of this kind of signal coming out. So given that that's the case, it is very unusual. And therefore, when you're monitoring volcanoes and something unusual like this happens, you have to look at it even more closely and be more cautious.
Professor Robertson says that sanctions will have to become used to Le Souffriere's change from widely spaced eruptions to more frequent and varied events.
It seems that we have unusual things happening more frequently at Soufriere than we did before. That unusual thing could be hotspots, might be seen now. It could be more funerals. It could be explosive activity. It could be effusive activity. That's the reality. So the point is that once you live in Simonson and if you live here, you call this beautiful land your home, Soufriere and the activity of Soufriere is going to be something that we have to live with. When I say live with, it means that, it has to become something that we prepare for and deal with if and when it does rise to, which is what we're doing now.
Le Soufriere's 2021 eruption displaced thousands from surrounding villages and it destroyed a number of homes. The ashfall also affected neighboring Barbados and St. Lucia.
Meanwhile, NEMO's director, Michelle Forbes, says her monitoring team has been collecting gas samples from the volcano, which are being virtually assessed by a specialist at the Montserrat Volcano Observatory. She says monitoring is also being done from multiple seismic stations across the island, and more are being installed. In the meantime, Forbes has urged people to stay away from climbing the volcano.
Barbados has amended its Sexual Offences Act, allowing women to be charged with rape. Attorney General Dale Marshall explained the rationale behind this change during yesterday's parliamentary debate on updates to the law.
So we no longer talk about husband, we are proposing that we say spouse, because given that the offense of rape can be accomplished other than by a man using his penis, it doesn't make sense having a gender slant to the whole issue. For those who want to put it in straightforward terms, you could constitute the act of rape with a pencil, with a bottle, with anything. And therefore, it does not require a male to commit an offense of rape anymore.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay on for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Dominica, I know you're monitoring. You have many friends and family there on the Gulf Coast there in Florida. And according to reports, international reports, Hurricane Milton, now category 4, 5. Set to hit Florida overnight. We have Mr. Alex Bruno standing by, but let's take in this latest coordinates there from CNN report.
Closing in on Florida as a catastrophic Category 5 storm. It is poised to be one of the most destructive natural disasters in Florida's history. Officials just forecast the storm will hit as a Category 4 along the west coast. Tampa, St. Petersburg, Sarasota, you can see down to Fort Myers, all in the path. Big population centers, all extraordinarily vulnerable to a predicted huge storm surge. The outer bands are now being felt. Bridges to some barrier islands have already been shut down. Officials say, if you can get out, but that window is closing. CNN is stationed along the coast. First, let's get the new forecaster, meteorologist Derek Van Dam. Derek, tell us what you're seeing.
Yeah, John, we are less than 24 hours away from one of the most powerful top 10 Atlantic Basin hurricanes to ever form that will impact western and southwestern portions of Florida. This did not weaken overnight, and those are sobering words because we're only a matter of hours until we experience tropical storm force winds in this region, and it's only a matter of hours before we start to see the water levels start to come up. The latest track from the National Hurricane Center does show a Category 4 major hurricane making landfall late tonight into early Thursday morning. The exact location of that most powerful right front quadrant of the hurricane is so important. We know this is a game of miles, right? One computer model still showing a worst case scenario for Tampa Bay, but there are other computer models that bring it to the south. We should expect these types of wobbles with this type of an intensity of this magnitude. These storms tend to wobble back and forth, and that again determines who will see the worst impacts. One thing's for sure, the catastrophic winds will not be confined just to the coastline. They will stretch far inland. And notice this updated map. This has extreme catastrophic winds. That's major hurricane force from Hillsborough County into Lee County, including Charlotte, as well as Sarasota. Now, in terms of this unsurvivable storm surge, again, it is that right front quadrant that is so critical. 10 to 15 feet. You can see that includes Sarasota, the Port Charlotte region. We are watching the satellite depicting every moment in its track as so critical on whether or not this has a southerly component or a northerly component and who gets the worst impacts. Flooding rain will be a concern from this, John. We're talking about over 2 to 3 months of rain falling from the sky through the duration of this storm. It's already been raining. We've already seen tornadoes spinning up in Miami-Dade County earlier this morning, and that will increase through the course of the day today. I'm going to leave you with this, John. We have a rare risk of excessive rainfall leading to flash flooding where you see that shading of pink. Remember, if we've learned anything from Hurricane Helene, it is these rare high risks that cause the most destruction and also the most deaths.
There is so much to be concerned about, so much we have to pay attention to. Derek Van Tam, we're going to keep coming back to you throughout the morning to get the very latest forecast because every little movement, every little wobble impacts millions. Let's get to Randy Kay, who's in Sarasota, Florida right now, right in the center of this path. Randy, what are you seeing this morning?
Yeah, good morning, John. It has been raining steadily here this morning. We know that conditions are expected to get much worse here because we are, as you heard, potentially in the bullseye for this storm. We are on South Shore Drive here in Sarasota. You can see there's a dock behind me and some water, and that boat, we don't know how long that boat will remain there. We're also seeing some lightning here in the area as well. But we are expecting a potentially record-breaking storm surge of 10 to 15 feet here. They thought Helene was record-breaking at 7 feet here. So certainly they are very concerned. They're also concerned about the winds that are expected to pick up this afternoon, about 40 miles per hour and up. Starting with the tropical storm force winds this afternoon. We're hearing some thunder in the area as well. People, John, have been evacuating here. They know what Helene did. They see the debris around the neighborhoods. People have emptied out their homes. One woman told me she spent 15 hours cleaning debris out of her home after it was basically destroyed by Helene. So there's debris all over the neighborhoods that can potentially turn into projectiles. There's also people boarding up their businesses, their homes. The restaurants are closed here. We spoke to one woman who told me that her husband rode out the storm on Siesta Key, one of those barrier islands that is now shut down. He was chest deep in water. He rode out Helene there, and they are still staying to ride out Hurricane Milton. Here's what she told me.
Now, as this hurricane is barreling down directly on our community, it feels like maybe Helene was just a rehearsal for what's to come. They're talking possible 15-foot storm surge. None of us in 100 years have seen anything like this. It is shocking.
Alex Bruno, of course, all reports indicate this one will be shocking on Florida. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning to you. What can you tell us at this time from your perspective? Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Matt. How are you doing, Matt?
I am doing, and I'm kind of worried, concerned about, our folks there in the Florida Panhandle.
Well, there's every reason to be concerned and worried, Matt. This is like, as the report says, an almost unsurvivable weather system coming our way. For those people who know Florida, Florida is like a plateau. It's like a general flatland with very little, next to nothing mountains, if you ask me, and not many huge trees. that will serve as natural barriers to what is coming. So I am very fearful that the people who are in the direct path of Milton will have a really rough time to deal with it. I mean, I know we have Dominicans of them, and not just Dominicans, but human beings. Anybody who is in the path of this hurricane is expecting to experience the worst of nature's fury. It is serious. It is to be taken seriously. I'm not trying to really ring any alarm bell, but because of our experiences on the island with some major hurricanes, I can tell you, Matt, I'm not too sure that Florida, with its very flat terrain, really understands what is going to happen within the next, let's say, 15 to 20 hours.
I know you're not in the direct path, but you expect some rains, I imagine.
Oh, yes, we were under tropical storm watch. As I said the last time, Matt, we in the Palm Beach area and the Palm Beach, the Broward, are the only three counties in the south that's going to be spared the better part of the disaster, the system. And there are also some counties up north as well. So in the middle, central part of Florida is what the hurricane is going to affect. So we are the last county that is not going to be touched. We were under tropical storm warning. Right now, that has been upgraded to we were under tropical storm watch. Now that has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning because the trajectory suggests that the system is kind of panning a little south. I hope it does not continue to come down further south because that would spell a little trouble for us. So we expect winds and heavy rains, Matt. So we are kind of prepared for that. This morning, again, I have been going around making sure that everything is in place. We are as prepared can be, but I'm not even too concerned about us because everything suggests that the folks in the central and northwest, northeast are going to be the areas where that's going to feel the brunt of the power of nature. Within the next few hours.
All right, Alex, again, we'll continue to monitor and we'll get in touch with you. I'm trying to get in touch with other people that may be more affected at this point, and we will talk to you a little later. But again, take care and continue to monitor the big one there, the big monster coming your way. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'll keep me posted. Anything for you anytime.
Thank you. All right, 449-3095-96 and 97. This morning, we're just trying to monitor, what's going on there in Florida as they continue to monitor this monster storm coming their way. I've been able to get in touch with my friend and partner there, John Jolo Loblack. That's a voice you've heard on DBS Radio many years ago. He's here, and of course, he's in direct path of that storm. Good morning to you, Mr. Loblack. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing very well, thank you. Glad to be still able to walk the face of the earth, so I'm doing well.
Well, you're hearing this monster storm is coming your way. What preparations are you making at this point?
Well, I would say all preparations from my perspective has already ceased in terms of ensuring that myself and my wife are in as comfortable and space that I would describe as safe. The house that we're in, the windows, all the windows are hurricane proof if there is such a thing. And we are not in a flood zone, so that is also good. And all the knickknacks we need and flashlights and other things like that, water, we have sufficient of that. for the storm and the couple days after the storm.
But tell me, put in perspective to me, because I'm hearing from a lot of reports, this is the first time that you guys have experienced such a storm.
Well, based on from a historical perspective, if the storm continues on the trajectory that it is on, if it continues to shift north, we would not get the brunt as was earlier predicted. However, the size and the magnitude, it would be, I think, the first time in maybe 100 years that Tampa would be experiencing something like that. But for me, to be my second time because I lived through Hurricane David, but that's another story all by itself.
That's many years ago.
Oh, I was a kid. We were playing soccer on the streets before David blow down Roosevelt. Yeah.
Yeah, but there seemed to be a lot of panic in the Florida Panhandle there. People are saying this is the first time that we're seeing a lot of evacuations are taking place there as we speak. People are, and of course, some areas have been closed off already.
That is generally always the case. You have that, and in the recent past, there were predictions were made that an X storm was going to hit directly, and then it did not. And the bombardment, for want of a better word, of information, and sometimes the way the information is disseminated, the average person really don't understand. And that is thing, and this person saying do this, and that person saying do that. So if you do not have the confidence within yourself in terms of and confidence within yourself, and also the confidence that where you are is sufficiently safe, then that puts you in a panic mode, and especially if you don't have the resources to navigate, that could be panic too. And even when they say evacuate, sometimes they seldom say where to evacuate to. So even if you know on the streets right now, on the roads right now, sometimes you might be in trouble. Also, gasoline is also a critical shortage. There's a shortage of gas in terms of because demand and supply. The demand outstrips supply, so therefore the number of gas stations are closed. So even if you were to go on the roads and you were to run out of gas, then that's another story all by itself. So and oftentimes, if you're late in going to the grocery store, the supplies that you would need obviously would not be available for you. So that again is another trigger point for panic.
Paint a picture for me, Jolo, as to where exactly you are in the path of the storm.
Well, I'm in Tampa, and according to if you look at the cone of the storm, Tampa is Tampa. St. Petersburg and nearby. In fact, the Tampa Bay area from Sarasota, even as you can go all the way to Fort Myers. If it continues north as it's moving, it wobbled. That's the term that they use. It wobbled sometime yesterday, so it was moving a little north. If it continues moving in that pattern, then Sarasota would get a heavier hit than Tampa would. We would still experience sustained hurricane winds and tropical force winds, but the magnitude, the force would not be as, let's say, it would move from about, let's say, a 145 to about a 110. That is still a lot of wind. So that is where I am, and we right in the cone, within the cone of the storm.
Well, you're not in a state of panic per se, no.
Me as an individual. No, you can control what you can control, and you get the rest. What gets us more often there's a circle of concern and a circle of influence and control. I'm in the circle of control. I control what I can control, and they say to get X, Y, and Z. I've gotten X, Y, and Z, and because of that, the storm will do what the storm does. I just have to do everything I possibly can to remain as safe as I can.
All right, Jolo, stay safe, my brother. We'll be talking to you sometime, I suspect, in the near future. You can tell us about the impact sometime later. Thank you very much, bro.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. We're just trying to make contact with a few people living in that area. Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back, Dominica. Stick around. Stick around.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Excel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Excel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
The Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development and the Cultural Division presents a night of Creole elegance and splendor. It's the 2024 National Miss Wub Duet Pageant. On Wednesday, October 23rd, 7 young ladies will vie for the title from 8 p.m. Come see Ciara Andrew from Mon Rachette, Ecstasia Laville from Warner, Jacilia Jacob from Paybush, Heidi Ellick from Grand Bay, Bianca Thomas from Massa, Treasure Anthony from Canefield, Zoraida Louise from Supria. Ticket outlets, Bullseye Pharmacy and the Old Mill Cultural Center. Pricing, uncovered seating $60, covered seating $80, and sold only at the Old Mill Cultural Center. General admission at the gate $70. It's the National Miss Wub Duet Pageant on Wednesday, October 24th from 8 p.m. at the Old Mill Cultural Center, sponsored by the Grand Bay Credit Union, the House of Lorraine, the National Cooperative Credit Union, and SG's Essentials all in one. You don't want to miss it. Be there.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Again, do excuse me this morning. I'm just trying to make contact with a few Dominicans there in the cone of the monster storm. Just hold on there for me. I think I'll be able to get in touch with Doreen. Are you there, Doreen? Are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Good morning to you, the former pal rep of St. Joseph constituency. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Okay. In spite of the big one fist coming your way.
In spite of the big one coming our way, let me say good morning to all of your listeners, both in Dominica and abroad, and particular the listeners in the Tampa Bay area.
Tell us and paint a picture for us as to what is happening as we speak in terms of the preparation. Go ahead.
Yeah, currently the weather is calm. We're having some rain, morning rains, but otherwise the weather is calm. Floridians have been in a state of preparedness for the past couple of days. There have been a mass evacuation out of Florida. Traffic has been slow on the highways because of the number of people trying to leave. The shelves are emptying out as quickly as they're filled. People have taken this hurricane very, very seriously. The shelters are overflowing. The food shelves are emptying, as I said, and people have really taken this seriously and making all preparations.
What about you? Do you feel safe from where you are?
Actually, I'm in a mandatory evacuation zone, and so we're about to leave as we speak.
I'm hearing, as I've heard from many reporters and many reports internationally, this is the first time that you guys may experience a storm, a monster storm like this.
It's about 100 years since Tampa has experienced such a storm.
Is there panic as we speak?
I think people are very concerned, especially those who are living in mobile homes and those who are close to the water. But I do believe that they have heeded the call. Of course, you always have some people like in Noah's days who just decide they're not moving. But the call has been very urgent. As a matter of fact, the authorities have said, if you are in a mandatory evacuation zone and you decide not to leave, write your name on your body, your telephone number, your date of birth, and the telephone number and name of a next of kin.
You're serious?
So that's how seriously they're taking it, and they're putting out all the warnings. And for those for the Dominicans who are in the path of the hurricane, as you know, the Dominica Association of Tampa Bay has been very active in putting out all the information that we possibly can so that our people can stay updated and they can take the necessary precautions.
You have been speaking to a few Dominicans, yes?
Yes. Well, I'm president of the Dominica Association of Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. So we have been putting out all the information that we receive from the authorities to make sure that our own people are taking precautions. We do have a WhatsApp group to which people have been commenting and just encouraging others to do what is necessary.
Any final comments before you go? We have a limited time. Any final comments as it relates to the storm? Go ahead.
Yes, I just ask everybody to pray for us. This is a monster. This is one that we have not seen on this side of Florida. And just pray for us, and we continue to do whatever we can humanly to make sure that we minimize loss of lives, loss of property. And we wait to see what happens. We believe that we will survive to see another day by God's grace. So thank you for having us, and keep us in your prayers.
All right, Doreen Paul, the Honorable Doreen Paul, thank you very much. We'll get in touch with you. I suspect maybe a little later today, okay? Thank you again.
Yes, absolutely. WhatsApp works.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stay in touch. Stay in touch.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
We have a few stops coming up. Thank you, Doreen Paul. And before that, Joe Lowe. Before that, Alex Bruno. We'll try to talk to as many persons as possible once the time becomes available. This is Q95, your radio, the People's Radio. As Mrs. Doreen Paul said, just keep them in your prayers today. You know what we experienced here during Maria. From all reports, this is what they may be facing at this time.
Dominica Freight System. Dominica Freight System. At Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Caneville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems.
All right, good morning, our folks there from the Dominica Freight System. Good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Matt. Good morning.
A little cold this morning, huh?
Man, I tried to tell you about that AC in the office. I don't know if it have where you living, Matt? If it have snow up there, but the AC is very cold.
Like you feel it's colder, like where the Eskimos live, huh?
Yeah. Good morning to you, Matt, and good morning to all listeners. Good morning to our diasporas here on Island. Matt, have you seen any diasporas?
Oh yes, I have seen it. They're coming.
They're coming. Okay, and are you feeling the krill season?
A little bit.
So
I've heard people talking about crabs, and I've seen a few people dressing up.
Right.
There's signs. Yes, signs.
There's signs.
Yes, signs.
But the energy you're not feeling it.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. This morning, I want to encourage our customers, to shop and ship with Dominica Freight Systems. It's the independent season and there's a lot to order. There's a lot of fits that, our people have in mind. And, just to clear the air, the weather is not affecting Dominica Freight Systems.
I was about to ask you whether this system facing Florida this time will affect any orders,
No, well, as far as now, as we know, we're operating as usual because I think the storm is passing on some other side, Fort Lauderdale or that side, but it's not affecting us directly or operations directly. So,
what about the former strike action in the United States? It just ended up, I think, wrapped up this late last week. That a lot of people say, "Well, will I get my merchandise? Will I get?"
Matt, for now,
yes,
operations have never been disturbed because of this strike. I think it's over now, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
It has never been disturbed because of this strike action on the port.
Okay.
So we are operating as usual, So we want to encourage our customers to shop and ship with eZone and King Ocean, Amerijet, to get all your cargoes on island before the Krill season starts, or the Krill festival season starts, And
have you been feeling it? You asked me the question, like I'm reversing it now. Have you been feeling the Krill season?
Oh, man, I'm not really, a Creole festival fanatic.
No?
No, I only
Christmas?
Christmas,
Oh,
right?
Christmas. Okay.
So
So I won't see you dressed up in your warp weird and things like
on
that.
Creole Day, yes, I will. I'll be
Okay.
dressed up in my Creole attire. But as of to go the different activities pertaining to the Creole season, no.
I wonder why. Anyway, but let's continue.
So, Matt, we have free signups with eZone. So that's even better. That's even a better deal for our customers. So we want to encourage you once again to take advantage of our free signups. And for existing customers, we did not forget you. There is no renewal fees. So, and this is not just for only now. This is for the future. So there's no sign up fee for you if you want to order for Christmas. We have Black Friday coming on. Take advantage and sign up with eZone. Come on board. Well, be a part of the eZone family.
Take us back as to, how long does it take to get a package in Dominica?
Well, the standard time is 3 to 7 days with eZone. King Ocean, they leave on Tuesdays, I think, or Thursdays, and they get on island. They are the first to reach on island, which is on Monday.
Mhm.
So they offload your cargo on Tuesday, and you should be getting your call to come and get your release for you to come and pick up your cargo on the port. So we are very fast, Matt. But you're not using these services, man.
I haven't in a little while. Maybe I should.
You should.
For the independent season.
So you have all your
to-
fits
to-
already.
I think I have. Yes.
So you don't need nothing for your
Well, unless you want to get some for me.
But for eZone, usually takes 3 to 7 days. But we are so brilliant.
Mhm.
We our cargoes reach an island before that days. So I order something. If you have Amazon Prime, that is even more excellent.
Mhm.
You remember your stuff gets to island the next day with reach your box the next day with Amazon Prime. So when it reaches your box in Miami, that following week you will be able to get your package on island.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon
Is that a
Prime.
little more expensive?
There's a little more bang for your buck. So if you want to say expensive, you can say that, but it's a little more bang for your buck if you ask
Well,
me.
it's worth it. That's what
It's
you
worth it.
That's what you have.
Yes, that's what I have. It's worth it.
You'll encourage others to go in there.
Amazon Prime, yes. If you can wait, if you prefer to wait for your packages at a longer time, then you could go the normal way.
Mm.
But I want it now. I'm an internet child.
Oh, so you're one of the internet children. You want it now.
And I don't want to wait for my stuff.
You're so eager to have it in your hands. All right, we understand that. Again, well, what else is happening at, of course, TFS?
Matt, we even have more exciting news. I don't know if this season is just our season at Dominica Freight System.
Uh-huh.
And with eZone, we are now fully air. So you no longer have to wait for your cargo to come down with via King Ocean on Monday or Tuesdays. All our cargo is being shipped via air. All sizes, all shapes, all widths, all dimensions is
Really?
being shipped via air. So you even getting your packages even faster. So there are customers that would say, if I
But it depends on the size of the package.
no man,
No?
everything we are fully air right now for eZone.
For now?
And for the future and the future after.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
We
quick
are
service.
fully air. So we had customers who would say, don't, because their cargo fell between the lines above 20 pounds, it will automatically go to ocean services. And they would ask us to change and put it to air. So you no longer have to call us or ask us to change for you. It comes automatically via air with eZone.
Interesting. Is
So-
it costing a little more though?
No,
Oh, really?
no.
No ban for your block?
Man, we're all about our customers, all about making our customers happy, and all about, I'm creating an even better service for the public.
All right, let's take a phone call. Somebody might ask a question. Are you there, caller?
Yeah, are you still on the Florida?
No. You'll have to call me back a little later. We're talking, of course, DFS. So call me back after that program, after we make that stop. We will find there. But let's take a quick break and then we'll come back, Dominica. This is Q95. Stick around.
Dominica Bright System. Dominica Bright System.
Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Caneville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems. Dominica Freight Systems. Dominica Freight Systems. Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Caneville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems.
Back to you.
Man, and for our customers, who are coming down to the office to pick up their cargo, who prefer to come, and see our faces because, we already have free delivery for e-zone packages. Once you pay online, you get the packages delivered to you within the areas of Jimmy 2 Point Michelle, free of charge.
Okay, I was about to say anywhere. No.
Jamie 2 Point Michelle, free of charge. And mostly what happens is that customers who are on the outskirts of that boundary, they normally ask persons, that the family members, friends who live in Roseau, to deliver it to them at their convenience. And also in Portsmouth, we have free delivery from Picard.
Do you need a notarized note to pick up?
Yes, you call and you say, and even if you're sending somebody to pick up in the office, you need to send in an email stating that I've given Matt Peltier permission to pick up on my account number, DOM 1611, whatever it may be. So you need to authorize that person to pick up on your account because you don't want, at the end of the day, there are unforeseen circumstances that
some mischief makers out there.
Right. So we have free delivery, and during this season, and especially as tourist season is open, you have a bit more traffic. So to save yourself the hassle, you could pay online and have us delivered to you. Also in Portsmouth, there's free delivery from Picard to 1 mile. So take advantage. This is on Tuesdays and on Thursdays for the Portsmouth area.
Somebody's asking me a question. I think I want to get to that. 4493095. 96 and 9. If they are fully by air, by which airline? Is it Amerijet? Is that the airline they're using?
No, we use FedEx.
We use FedEx. Oh,
right.
Wow. That's quick service.
Right. So we have receive cargo every single day on island. So there's a plane leaving Miami to Dominica every day to fulfill our customers, to bring our customers packages on island.
You really stepped up.
That has been our number one sort of courier using plane. So we have been using FedEx for a while. Our loyal team. Okay, Matt. So we are celebrating Customers Appreciation Month for our e-zone customers. So those of you stopping by the office, you might see nice little balloons, you might see nice little decorations, and myself and my team asking you to engage in questions, a lot of gifts and prizes to be won. So we are asking our customers to keep an eye on the ear out for that and don't miss it. Man, engage. Don't come and say, I don't want to take part today. You never know what you might be missing out on because we have a lot of fun stuff in store for our customers. So we just want you to, feel the vibes, feel the Creole season, and enjoy yourself.
Okay, well, that's where we wrap it up today.
Right.
See you again sometime soon.
Yes, Matt.
I hope it wouldn't be as cold when you come back in. Okay.
Well, no, the temperature.
Oh, you're gonna bring your coat when you come back.
All right.
I think we have some Eskimos around here.
So I tell our customers, be safe for the Creole Festival season, and don't forget to wash your hands. Don't forget, at least still a little social distance, Matt, because you never know. The flu season. Just remain safe and continue to shop and ship with e-zone. Dominica Freight
Stay
Systems.
safe yourself. Say hi to the rest of the staff down there at e-zone.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95. The big station.
Dominica Freight Systems. Dominica Freight system. Dominica Freight Systems, we provide services which are flexible, reliable, and customizable to meet your unique requirements. Dominica Freight Systems, your total freight solutions from start to finish. Located in Cateville, Dominica. Contact us on 616-1705 or visit our Facebook page for more information today. Dominica Freight Systems.
Boombox brings you our new branch right in the heart of Roseau to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Boombox Roseau on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Boombox Roseau, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloombox, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Where is the justice for the 5 million enslaved Africans trafficked to the Caribbean? Think about it. Chattel slavery didn't just end. It left deep, painful scars across each Caribbean country. The deliberate underdevelopment, the brutal trauma and violence we inherited. It's time to repair this damage so we can build thriving, sustainable economies, where young people like us can dream big, achieve more, and live better lives right here in our own home. Do you see why repair matters? Stand with us. Join the calls for justice and sign the petition for reparations at repaircampaign.org/petition.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunglass juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
The range of King Juice is a 100% natural with no added sugar. It offers a range of refreshing juices which are enriched with vitamin C and no added preservatives. Delight yourself in one of King's nectars or treat your little ones with a Kinita box drink at a refreshingly low price today. Keen, the juice in our lives. Sold at major supermarkets island-wide. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
The Dominica Association of Evangelical Churches presents another of its grand rallies titled The Church Speaks. Yes, you heard right. The Church Speaks, Sunday, October 13 at the Michael Bill Daniel Memorial Park in Goodwill, 4:30 p.m. Come here, men and women of God, address issues of sanctity of human life, comprehensive sexuality education agenda, vulgar lyrics in music, decriminalization of buggery, decline in morality, redefinition of the family under the Samoa Agreements. The church will speak Sunday, October 13 at the Michael Bill Daniel Memorial Park in Goodwill, 4:30 p.m.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
Dominica Sipokol Alumni Association, in collaboration with Do It Center, presents White Sunset. If you're Tikwayo, it's gonna be an evening of style, culture, with live entertainment by Ecstasy, Kalin XP, Signal Band, and more. Vini. Come October 23rd, 2024 at the Kayima Memorial, formerly known as Evergreen. Get your tickets online at Eventbrite or Dipex, Bullseye Pharmacy, and Oyo Construction. It's a #1 charity event during our independence celebration. It's White Sunset. Ebenukai Muchweyo.
The range of King juices are 100% natural with no added sugar. King offers a range of refreshing juices which are enriched with vitamin C and no added preservatives. Delight yourself in one of King's nectars or treat your little ones with a Kinita box drink at a refreshingly low price today. Keen, the juice in our lives. Sold at major supermarkets island-wide, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
Something good. Something good.
Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just receive world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something good. Something good.
Le groupe numéro 1 de la Caraïbe. Il nous vient de la Dominique. Le groupe est dirigé par Gordon Anderson. Voilà, le groupe Exile One.
Il n'y a pas de boucan qui blague, on pas comprendre.
If we don't use it, we will lose it. How can the World Creole Music Festival further contribute to the development of the Creole culture? Musical intellect and the godfather of Cadence Calypso music, Gordon Henderson, will be our special guest this Friday, October 11th, on the big station Q95 FM from 11 a.m. What is Creole music? What was the initial vision behind the World Creole Music Festival? Have we forgotten about the importance of traditional Creole genres and focus more on the trending top 40? Are we losing the Creole language as a result of lack of regular use and daily communication? Sponsored by Teachers and hosted by Cultural Ambassador Prince Waddings. Be part of this educational hour on Q95 FM, QFM Facebook page and YouTube channel. If we don't use it, we will lose it. Gordon Henderson, the greatest Creole singer, songwriter, producer, will be live on Creole Habit this Friday, 11 a.m. on Q95 FM. If we don't use it, we will lose it. Creole Habit, connecting Dominica to its history. Creole Habit, a front row seat into the culture of Dominica.
Let's go! Let's go!
Somebody who Creole, like big Creole. Mouvement Créole Assocure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui a présenté Mouvement Créole. Tous les mardis soirs, entre 6 et après-midi. Information, blague, interview, histoire, proverbe, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton tête créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames. Tous les mardis soirs, QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, Mouvement créole à seconde station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement créole. Pas matcher ça.
We're here, it's 9:25. I'm just going to open up the lines here until our next stop. Again, let's keep praying for our folks there in the Florida area, Sunshine City. Florida with love. I got your mail, huh? Your WhatsApp. Let's take a phone call. Hello, this is an open line. Good morning.
Matt,
Yes.
I was so happy to hear Jolo. Long time I didn't hear Jolo's voice.
Okay.
And Doreen Paul, this lady was the best health minister we had in the time of Workers' Party. She would come and make her rounds mostly every day at the hospital. She was one of the best.
Oh, she was one of the best. Well, she's hearing. She's always listening, so I'm sure.
Oh yes, I like people to hear good things about them. She was one of the best. Doreen Paul. Oh yes.
Okay.
And Jolo, good morning if you're listening. Long time no hear.
All right. Jolo is a constant listener as well. Thank you. Let's go back to the telephone. Are you there? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, man. Good morning. How you doing, my brother?
Trying my best, sir.
Good. Holding on. Thank you for what you've been doing so far. You have an open line today, other than discussing the hurricane business?
An open line, yes. Go ahead.
All right, I have two comments I'd like to bring forth to your show. Matt, on the hurricane business, I hear you talking, and I want to let people know it's going to be the norm from there on in. I listened to a lady about 20, 30 years ago, an Australian lady who studies global issues and things that going to happen in the future by the name of Helen Caldecott. And that lady predicted that kind of storm that we see now. So it's going to be more occurrence of that because of global warming and the level of sea rise taking over. So places like Florida, who haven't had that kind of problems with the massive storm coming through the Gulf, that was one of the particular things she said. You're going to have storms coming that will be as big as the Gulf of Mexico. And places like Florida will get chewed up. So people just need to start understanding where they live, make plans for the future, because in the future it's going to be more occurrence. That's the most I could tell you on that, because I expected this thing. So I always wanted to move to Florida. I like it. It's like living in the Caribbean. But when I think of certain places, I decide to make another move somewhere else. Now, you had a program yesterday on the electoral reform and whatnot. And it really disturbed me because I couldn't call your show because it's kind of hard getting in. But I have a lot of people, not a lot, but some of your callers call from foreign countries where they reside. And they want to take part, Matt, in an election in Dominica to put a person on the people of Dominica's back who reside in Dominica. They don't reside outside. They have to live with that government that they want to put in, the ones who live outside in the United States, in England, where they live in the USVI, living a good life. But they want to put a slave master on the people's back of Dominica. And I'm highly disturbed by that. If you want to stay in a foreign country and it's not working good enough for you and you want to vote in Dominica, move back to the country. Go over there, go back home and stay in the struggle that you want to put on the people's back. But don't call the radio station and trying to tell people, well, we gonna have this, you, that, you did. Take and face the same music that you want the people in Dominica to face, because life in Dominica is not as good for them as it is for you living in a foreign.
So you're saying they coming home to vote and they go back the next day? That's it. That's what you're trying to suggest?
Yes, I don't like that. I'm highly disturbed by that. Man, here I am. Let me say this, right? If I'm
But you know what the usual excuse is? Well, they send home barrels, so they have a right to vote, you know? That's what I hear.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough. They have to stay in Dominica and stay there like everybody else who's staying in Dominica, who have to suffer under government that like the one that's in there now. And they will understand why some people. Now the other one who called you trying to give you all the statistics of people voting yesterday, he couldn't answer your question when he started telling you, well, 1,000 this one Labour and 300 UWP. He didn't want to answer the question of the corruption that they bring in foreign voters or having people paying them to vote, even they reside. Because some people mention the Haitian delusion, and I have no problem with my brothers and sisters staying on the island. But they are contributing to the corruption of the government where people can't vote, and people are so petty-minded. They will take $400, $300, $500 to put somebody else in misery. And when you turn around, Matt, in the end, it affects everybody, because you get that today and you don't get it tomorrow, the next week later, neither. What it is, I'm saying the condition has to be changed for everybody, not just for some. And I'm highly disturbed by some of the things I'm hearing. And, you know, that guy who called you yesterday from St. Thomas is one of them, because he has a Facebook page and he has all this, he's doing all kind of things. And you know, these guys lie to you when you try to talk to them. If you question them about certain things, they can't answer. They run. You know, if you really believe in what you're saying, stand up and face the music. And I like how you asked Mr. Clarence Christian yesterday about they paying people to vote and having them come down and do what they do. And he couldn't answer that. Every time you try to corner him in a question about that, he come up with something else where he just had to hang up. Man, I'm listening. I listen every day. I make my contribution. But one thing I don't like is injustice. And I don't like people taking and telling people what they should or shouldn't do based on their condition of life. Because people like them get paid by the government. You have man like Al. I don't know why he's so concerned about having spirit in the government, but he don't want to live in Dominica. If you want to live in Dominica, it's fine. But if you don't want to live in Dominica, why are you so supportive of an evil, wicked son of a gun doing this kind of thing to the people, Matt? You know, the passport money that has been missing, nobody want to talk about it. They make excuses for it. And it's not the UWP. This is a case against the government by the people of Dominica. UWP members just bringing it, but it's a case of the people's money, man. You know, a lot of these things, and it pile up. There's so much of it I could go on and on, but I don't want to go because it takes all morning of your show. But what I'm saying, people are not thinking of others. They only think of themselves selfishly. And that's why I'm saying what I said this morning. And I would call people name. I don't care. I mean, if they want to talk to me or whatever, I'm not afraid of no man, because I never have been and I don't intend to be. You know what I mean? But I find it selfish of these kind of people who want to do this kind of things and put this thing on a person back, man. It really disturbs me a lot sometimes when I hear this nonsense, man. I'm out.
All right, thank you very much. We're now having a discussion with Mr. Paul Alexander as it relates to the accountability, you know. And he says to me, you can listen very well, that the money, no, I think I want to get to that point he said, you know. He says, I think it's following the same narration that the Prime Minister is following. He says, how do the people we give people, how do, there's some English problems here. He said, we give the people their money by selling the houses as NEP, the elderly and others to repay what they receives. So basically, he's basically saying, well, you see the houses, like we've heard from the Prime Minister, we pay NEP, yes, he says that. But I'm saying, but Mr. Paul Alexander, where's the accountability? You have barrels you send home, you're in the trade business. Don't you want to see what the many barrels you sent home, how much money you've received from that? He says the money always belongs to the people and is being used for the benefit of the people. We agree, but give us the numbers, Mr. Paul Alexander. He said, you're speaking like a day as set to be where the people have to line up to collect their money. The government is the custodian of the people, not Lennox. The government uses the money to bring development for the country and in the end benefit the people. See, going around and around, we just asked him a question about accountability. He cannot answer. He's saying the same thing that the Prime Minister has been saying. Accountability is given in Parliament and posted in government and financial records. Just wait for when the records are made available to courts if requested. I heard you with some stupid talk that Skerrit is panicking. I said the people say that Skerrit is panicking. Why would a government keep doing something illegal for 20 years? Listen to that question. He's asking the question. Why would a government keep doing something illegal for 20 years when it could have gone to Parliament and make it legal? Think about it. He's saying, you are going to get some nasty backlash when the court dismisses the case. Take my word, this is what Mr. Paul Alexander is coming forward with. He says, the court will dismiss that case. 9:36 is the morning time. So why the panic? If you're so comfortable that the court is going to be dismissed, what are you guys panicking about? Hello, 9:36. Hello?
Good morning, Matt. I don't know what they're panicking about. No, Matt, they know everything that's going to happen. So just lay low. Just take it easy. Stop jumping up. But these people, they know why they want that government to stay in office, because they are beneficiaries of the government. They can't wait. Election calling, and a lot of them are recruiters, and they know it. All they're doing is going around, and if they send 20,000 US for them to get people, all they use, some of them might use 10 and hold back the 10. I don't call nobody name, and nobody can cycle their name to them at Carnival Monday. A lot of them on the other side are recruiters, Matt. From New York down to the Caribbean. A lot of them, that's what they're doing. And Mr. Guy who spoke from St. Joseph there, I love what he said, Matt. You can't be on the other side there. You're enjoying the benefit and the privileges of the other side. And one Dominicans to work for pittance. Let's look at the NEP workers. How much money the NEP workers getting? How much money in St. Croix and Thomas, a person cleaning by the road making compared to here? The NEP is getting peanuts in Dominica, and we have millions and billions of dollars of our money, our passport money outside there. Look at the house that's standing up in Roseau there that costs how much? Millions of dollars. That's our passport money. Who owns it? We don't know. Should a man take all his money, invest in a kind of a building so, and just have it standing up there for a statue for over a year? Huh? After all, man, think of it. A man staying in a house costs millions of dollars. We paying the rent for it. Whose house it is? The man build the house on your wife family property and we paying for it? Sir, think of it. All you know why you want the man to stay in office, because of all your own greed and selfishness. That is why all you want him to stay there. But on another note, I went into Western Union on. There's some securities around that place. There's some of them that stand up and they're just look what they may be not supposed to be looking at. I went to Western Union. When I in those places, my eyes open, my business I mind, A man walked in there for scissors about 8 inches long in his hand, matter, red scissors. The security by the door. The man was speaking with the security. The security didn't see the man had the red scissors in his hand there. People seen the scissors in the man's hand there, you know. You don't know what was the man's intention. The man stayed there for a while, and after he left, the security heard us speaking because we stood up in the place for over 2 hours waiting on money. They tell us they haven't got money. We have to wait for the money because Western Union didn't have money. People talking, people quarreling, people taking all that time we stand up, then money cannot come. The security coming, too much noise. At them too much noise, you hear speaking for what we want. A man walked in there right by you. You stood up there and you speak to him. You don't see he had a long scissors in his hand. What kind of security are you? Oh, you're there to hear people speaking, but you're not here to observe what could happen to people inside of the place. I don't know. Just putting people in places just to give them a job, and that's it. Foreigners come in who want it in their country. When they come in here, they get security job. Wipe your foot and come inside. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Maybe Blue. I'm not making excuses. Maybe he may not have seen the guy with the Caesars. Huh? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there, caller? Yeah.
I say praises, thanks, blessings, and glory to all those who sacrifice their personal safety and security, trying to elevate mankind to humanity, love, life, light, healing, joy. Mr. Pelte, what's up?
Blessings to you, sir.
Blessings to you, my brethren. Matt, why when we have disasters, Matt, the same people who are coming down to vote, Matt, why they're not volunteering the time to come and help in the numbers they come in to vote? Wouldn't that be important, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But they're being accommodated and facilitated. They're not willing participants to say like they're that fanatical. There may be some of them. But Matt, it's because of the corruption and the bribery. Can you imagine? You have the Dominican Lethal Party with its ruler facilitating them by buying plane tickets and giving them money and paying for hotels. So, to me, it is either here nor there. A lot of them is wherever they are at overseas, and their lives may be worse than people in Dominica. Some people are struggling. Matt, you have traveled a lot. You have seen some of them, Matt?
Of course I have, and I know some of them too.
Okay, Mr. Pellet. It's very interesting because, and somebody like you're a sportsman, you say you're winning, and every time is by rigging. Yeah, the brother talk about putting oil on the ball. You're bowling googly and you're still putting oil on the ball, man. So you're playing your games, you're tricking people, you're bribing people, and you're talking about how strong you are and how strong you are. Mr. Paul, blessings, sir. I'm glad you're not calling me again. Because, Matt, we have a problem in Dominica and it's so basic. So if it is complex, but basic. If all you find all you so love Dominica and it's all you control, you have to vote. Why, when disaster strike, all you're not coming down in numbers? Because the criminals are not inviting all you. Why? They're getting millions of dollars for disaster relief. They're stealing it and they say it's CBI money. COVID come, they get millions of dollars for, how they call it, Matt, again, the stimulus.
Mm-hmm.
To give stimulus packages, they're holding it. And the little they do, they say it's CBI money. We want to love the country so much. Every time this disaster strikes Dominica or struck Dominica, can all you please voluntarily come down to Dominica and come and help with the relief? It is very sad, Matt. Matt, the pastors of Dominica need to be interviewed. The priests and pastors in Dominica need to be interviewed. Talking about evil is not getting involved, is not being partisan politics. Condemning evil, raising an alarm, sounding an alarm on evil, that doesn't mean you are partisan in your objectiveness or your criticism or your critique. How could what that has been happening in Dominica, Matt, for over 24 years, and the church that know about salvation, they have never been to heaven, but they can tell you everything about heaven. They have never met the devil, but they know all the characteristics of the devil and all the characteristics of God. But man that is right in front of them doing evil, they're making excuses because all the men can do is to bribe them, like the voters they're bringing into Dominica. Give churches money, give churches duty free, and churches are so righteous, and pastors and priests say, Papa, and the Lord said, and when I get to heaven, and they can't condemn what is going on in Dominica. The last one, Matt. Matt, you know several times we hear about Dominica, the Dominica Lethal Party, or the government, they call it, paying, giving children scholarship, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sending them overseas to study, Matt. How many times they are falling short where paying university tuition is concerned? Matt, I've heard that countless times.
A few times, yes, I have.
So it's very interesting to see, Matt. It seems like everybody figure out Dominicans are quite primitive. The Stone Age, Clinton, you know, we are not sophisticated. We are not futuristic. So everybody coming with a game. Matt, when, let's say you win a money in the lotto and they give you that big kind of thing, man, you know that check. You cannot go into the bank if they give you a smaller check, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they give you a little check, a reasonable size. I saw Mr. Alex Bruno, they say, giving a child of 6 or 7 or 12 years a check of $1 million. But that's for her lifetime education. That's not money in a bank. Mr. Bruno, I wanted to get in, Matt, and ask him, is that money that were lodged in a savings account for that child education, or it's a promissory check? Because everybody seems to find we so stupid. Everybody's playing games, and the reintroduction of Mr. Bruno again. I heard you interviewed him on Florida maybe twice. And I would want Alex Bruno to explain to Dominicans, not to me, my brother, because you're a politician and you have ambition. You want to reintroduce yourself, because I noticed that check, and all of a sudden, you know, a lot of things I observing. I am that kind of a person, man. That's how I'm cut out. I'm not sending and tell people anything. I like to tell people.
So you want to find out from Alex Bruno what that check was about? That's what you want to find out?
No, the terms and conditions of the check. Was it a money lodged in a savings account? Is it a money that is going to get paid over a period of time? And what if that check, the whole promissory check?
Well, I heard a lot about it, but I've not seen it. So I will ask the question on Dominican's behalf, on your behalf, the next time I talk to Alex, and I'll let you know what is going on, okay?
Thanks.
Thank you, my brother. We have to take a break there for, of course, our friends here from Universal Elegance and Muslim Store. Stick around.
www.buymuslims.com. No standing in line, no wasting your time. Buymuslims.com. Just order online, everything will be fine. Buymuslims.com. As soon as you click, you'll be getting it quick. Buymuslims.com. It's like having the entire store at your fingertips. www.buymuslims.com.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? Girl Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, the Muslims have a wide variety of beautiful luxury and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Girl, hurry up, they're closing for 30. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
We are in the independent season. We're here with the Muslim store on a Wednesday. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, Matt. I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm trying my best.
All right. And just want to say pleasant morning to the listening public. And if you're first time listening to our Muslim Store program, good morning to you. Also want to send a quick shout out to my mother and my father. Hope you guys have a blessed and a wonderful morning and a wonderful day today. And at the Muslim Store, as Matt stated, that we are in that time of the year where tourists come down for that special events that we're going to be having around the island. And at the Muslim Store, we always have good promotions for you guys for all those times. And what I want to talk about today for the appliance department, as I touching on some things, always have to try and keep track of time. There's always something happening. Probably you might forget your phone one day, and you always want to have a device that tells time so you can always be on time. I myself like to be on time. I have a little issue with not being on time, and having a watch is one of the main things that keeps me on time all the time. And at the Muslim, so we have a lot of different brand watches. We have from Casio, we have Citizen, we have Bolivar, which is one of the top brands of watches as well. We have Ankline, we have Ametron, we have Guess watches as well. We also have a Seiko watch where it works with your pulse. So you will probably, if you go to the store now and you probably take a look at it, it will look like it's not working. But as you put that on your hand and as you are alive, you have pulse. So as you put it on your hand, it starts working. So we have all those different types of watches. We also have, for the men, I know for a guy like me as well, we have Invicta watches, which is one of the most popular brands of watches that I know most of the guys wear, along with the Bolivars as well, because I myself have an Invicta watch, and we have a lot of different types of Invicta watches. As I said, not in just the Invicta watches, but we have a lot of different types of brands. We have them in gold plated, we have silver plated, we have them with the rubber band, we have the rubber bands itself. We also have the steel bands, and we just have a lot of different bands or different types of watches at the Muslim store. And we have them at a lot of different prices as well. We also have smartwatches as well at the Muslim store. If you probably don't want to go online and buy an Apple Watch or a Samsung watch as well, you can also get a smartwatch that looks like an Apple Watch, probably one of the top brands of Apple Watches as well. You can come on down to the Muslim store and get an Apple Watch that probably you can get at as low as $150. We have them in two different types. We have them in different colors, I should say. We have them in silver and we have them in black. So if you're looking for a silver watch, because we wear watches at different times. So if you want a watch for just a little casual, going downtown to probably get a few groceries, you can have the different watches on your hand. So if you want you have the silver watch with the orange band, and we have the black one, the black watch as well, smartwatch I should say, with a black band or a silver or gray band as well. And we also have watches, the smart watches that also comes with a AirPod, the that looks like the Apple AirPods. We have a smartwatch, I should say, that comes with a AirPod with it as well, and that one would be $210 minus the 10% that we give you customers, all for on all of our watches as well. And we have a lot of, as I said, we have a lot of watches. We have the watches for we have the watch bundles as well, where you can get some with wallets. You have some with necklaces. We have some with perfume purses. We have some with pens. We have some with glasses, sunglasses and belts, and some of them with, they have different ones. So you probably might get one with a wallet, a sunglasses and a belt, and some of them you can get one with probably a wallet and a pen with your watch as well. And we have them in different colors. We also have if you're looking for a stylish watch, you can get that at the Muslim store. If you're looking for something classy, you can get that at the Muslim store. You're just looking for a plain watch, you can get all of those at the Muslim store. And I said, you always have to keep track of time, because I like to keep track of time, and I is a guy that love watch. So if anybody that's a special person that's listening on the line right now that knows me very well,
You sending a message there?
I send in a quick message. I'm sending a quick message. If you know me and you know I love watches, you can come down to the Muslim store. You can get 20% off on all of our watches. So you can probably find something nice for me, for probably, for not just for my birthday, but for the season, or the another season that's coming up very, very soon. You can buy me a watch. I can buy somebody a watch as well, because I probably might want to buy my father or one of my brothers or my sister a watch for their special day. And as I said, we have a lot of different watches, and all the watches that I talked about a minute ago, you can get all those watches on our website, and that website is buymuslims.com. As I said, you also get additional 5% discount when you shop on our website. And I just want to just remind all the listening public of our new location. I know sometimes most customers probably might forget, and they probably haven't heard it before, but we are now located at 45 Great George Street. That's across from All Saints University and close to the Kingsfield bus stop. Yes, so, and for the season as well, if you're looking for a chiller, you're looking for a deep fridge for all your drinks, all your chicken to stay frozen, sorry, and you're looking for all your chillers when you're going out and sell, you're looking for a countertop stove. We have the 2-burner, we have the 3-burner, also the 4-burner countertop stove as well. You can get all those items at the Muslim store. And I know I recently noticed that it got back a little hot. You realize it got back a little hot outside, man. And at the Muslim store, we have fans as well that you can use to keep yourself cool at home, probably in the office, if you probably don't want to use the AC. Somebody like me, sometimes your allergies just have you a little clumped up. You can have one of our fans at the appliance department. And we're just gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back so we can wrap up on our program here.
www.buymuslims.com. No standing in line, no wasting your time. Buymuslims.com. Just order online, everything will be fine. Buymuslims.com. As soon as you click, you'll be getting it quick. Buymuslims.com. It's like having the entire store at your fingertips. www.buymuslims.com.
Where am I going to find a necklace to match that dress? What do you mean where? The Muslim store. Where? You think I have $1 million to spend, man, my girl? No, girl, the Muslim store have a wide variety of beautiful, luxurious, and affordable jewelry. Necklaces, rings, watches, earrings in gold, silver, and even gold filled. Plus, there's a 35% discount on all jewelry. All that then. Go hurry up, they're closing for 30. Visit us today on 18 Old Street, Roseau. Muslim store, locally born, locally grown.
Back to you.
So right now, we're just going to take a quick stop at the Homes Department, where we have a lot of things happening at the Homes Department right now. And on Saturday, just want to let all the customers know, well, not just the women, but for the men that probably want to buy their girlfriend a little gift. Just probably just want to buy to be a little romantic and buy your girlfriend a little gift, or probably just a friend want to buy another friend a gift. We have a very huge sale at on Saturday for all of our side women side bags. So we have a lot of different types of side bags and backpacks at the homes department, and we're going to have massive sale. And we have them in a lot of different colors. We have green, we have blue, we have black, we have silver, just to name a few of the backpacks that we have at the homes department. And you guys just have to come down and see for yourself of the amount of types of bags or side bags and backpacks that we have at the homes department, and we have them for we're gonna have them for as low as $68. Yes, you heard me right. $68. The most expensive bag we're gonna have on, or bag of backpacks we're gonna have on Saturday will be $150. And when you hear those prices, when you think of those bags, we sometimes you have probably a purse with a bag, or sometimes we have 3 in 1. We have a little purse, we have a little coin purse as well with those bags. So you will be, it would feel like you are getting from us. Trust me, when you see those prices and those backpacks that we're gonna be having on sale on Saturday. So come on down and make your eyes boil of peace probably throughout the week. And there's no on Saturday we'll actually be outside to showcase all of the bags, some of the bags that we have, and we'll probably have more inside. But on Saturday we'll be outside on a curbside. So come on down, join us, and take advantage of our backpack sales that we're gonna be having on Saturday. Also, we want to touch on. I always want to touch on the restaurant, the bars, the Airbnbs, the hotels, the restaurants, to come on down and get all your stuff for the season. You want a bed sheet, you can get different. If you want plain bed sheets, you can get your plain bed sheets. If you want the bath towels, we have a towel set that you can get right now for only $120. And our towels are 100% cotton towels. You can never go wrong for getting free bath towels for only $120. Also, if you're looking for stuff for the kitchen as well, we have the serving utensils, we have the pots, we have the stainless steel pot sets, we have the Tramontina pot sets with the 18-piece for only $2.99. We have another 15-piece non-stick pot set for $3.99, and we have the aluminum pot set and pots as well, with along with the stainless steel pots that we have. You can get it in the singles, and you can also get the pot set itself at the homes department. Also, if you're looking for bedroom stuff, so if you're looking for pillows, you're looking for bed sheets, you're looking for the rugs, you name it, all the stuff that you need to make your stuff, your rooms, or your apartments look appealing and breathtaking for your guest, you can come on down to the homes department and get good prices and good deals on those items for the independent season. And I just also want to stress on sorry, before I go to the engineering department, if you have any questions that you may want to ask at the homes department, you can call at 448-5102, or you can WhatsApp us at 275-2811. That's 275-2811. And also for the appliance department as well, if you want to call, you can call at 448-5100, or you can WhatsApp us at 275-2135. And just before I wrap up the program, I just want to talk a little on the engineering department. And throughout the season, we're going to be moving a lot, and your vehicle needs to be very to be up to date when you don't want to break down anywhere throughout that season, so you want to make sure that your vehicle is good to go, you from smelling good, you looking good, you want to be in style whilst you go from point A to point B through the season. And at the homes department, the engineering department for the Muslim store, we have all that you would need. If you're looking for tires, if you're looking for rims, if you're looking for a sound system, if you're looking for probably you want to buy a new battery for your vehicle, you also want to have your vehicle looking nice and clean, we have the car care products. We also have the lubricants as well. For you have the engine oils, we have the brake fluids, we have the transmission fluids, we have all that you need at the engineering department. And if you have any questions, you can always call the engineering department at 448-5101, or you can WhatsApp us at 275-2130. And I know as this is the end of our program, I just want to thank Matt for having us, the Muslim Store, on the program, and hoping you, Matt, have a wonderful day, and everybody that's listening on the line right now have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
I wish you the same, sir.
All right, thank
you.
you.
Good one. Let's keep you in that mood until our next program. Tune in 1 o'clock. Yeah, this is Q. Oh, Jinping, do your thing. It's 10:06 in the morning, Dominica. This is Q out of 5. Q out of 5. Let's keep the independent spirit alive, okay? Stay tuned for Health Vibes. Jolly's Pharmacy.